Hello, so this video is on emergency preparedness. Do you want to be better prepared for emergencies, but aren't sure where to start, or if you're doing it right? This Prepping for Beginners Emergency Preparedness Checklist walks you through the basic steps with sane, expert-verified advice from modern people. When you're done, you'll be ready to handle the majority of what may come your way. Whether you're worried about a sudden layoff, home invasion, car accidents, the power going out for a week, natural disasters, or long-term economic and societal decline, it's critical that you start getting prepped now. By definition, if you wait until you need it, it's already too late. You're not alone. Millions of rational people from all walks of life are taking preparedness seriously, and the movement is growing as more people realize they can't depend on others to save them in our changing world. It's simple. Depending on what happens, you'll either stay in your home, leave your home, or be away from home. Making it needlessly complicated makes you less prepared. But prepping can seem overwhelming. And to make matters worse, there's a lot of crazy, loud minority junk out there that pollutes rational preparedness with extremism. Dangerous info or silly internet debates that don't actually matter. The whole point of prepping is to reduce the chances of major life disruptions and to better recover from disruptions when they do happen. That's it. Even something as simple and common as a fire extinguisher in your kitchen counts. The vast majority of prepping has nothing to do with bunkers and bullets. Don't just look for a single checklist and skip the reading. You will save yourself a lot of wasted money and time and be better prepared. If you take a little bit of time to learn from others instead of making the same mistakes most beginners make when they try to skip the vegetables, so to speak, the real trick to prepping well is knowledge and following the right path, not putting a bucket of gear in your closet. So the basic steps to prepping: build a solid personal finance and health foundation. Get your home ready for 2 weeks of self-reliance. Be able to leave your home with a moment's notice, which is bug-out bags. Prepare for emergencies that happen away from home. Get home bags and everyday carry. Learn core skills and practice with your gear. Share and recruit while continuing to learn and going beyond the basics. So tips and common beginner mistakes. Many of these are fleshed out in the same prepper rules. To highlight the most common, so don't buy off-the-shelf kits. 98% of them are not worth buying. You can't predict when an emergency will happen, so a good prep is always ready. You cannot predict what's going to happen, so be diligent about finding and avoiding assumptions in your preps. Stay realistic and practical. Avoid zombie and Rambo fantasies. Focus on the things that matter most, and remember that simpler is better. Don't let prepping overwhelm or defeat you. It's important to enjoy the good life now and not go down a dark spiral of doomsday depression or blow your life savings and supplies. You can prepare without giving up, just like how buying health insurance doesn't mean you've given up on your health. Ignore the noise from extremists that tries to take over prepping from the fringes. Unfortunately, many of the related blogs, forums, and Facebook groups are riddled with junk. Speak up or go somewhere else. Prepping is better when you connect with like-minded people. Try to connect with others through this website and through local groups. Avoid double dipping your gear. It's tempting to pick out stuff of your bug-out bag for a camping trip, for example, but then life tends to get in the way, the gear stays scattered, and that creates windows where an emergency might strike and you're unprepared. If you're on a budget, it's better to buy fewer high-quality things than cheap stuff that will fail when you need them most. You can prep without much money, but it looks more like do-it-yourself and secondhand type of purchases, less so the dollar store. Don't buy some gear, throw it in a closet, pat yourself on the back, and move on. You are not prepped unless you practice with your supplies and plans. A bug-out bag is not simply for bugging out to a predetermined location along a predetermined path. It's the one bag you grab first when you need to leave your home. It's wrong to think my plan is to bug out or my plan is to shelter at home. Emergencies don't care about your plans, and a good prep means being able to do both. The ultimate list of bug out bag essentials, a beginner's guide to everything you need to include in your emergency survival bag. Not so long ago, you may have dismissed serious prepping for natural disasters as an activity of the paranoid. But if this year has been good for anything, it's been for making all of us take emergency preparedness seriously. Now, the phrase anything could happen seems like a warning and seems less like a warning and more like a casual intro to the daily news. To prepare for a variety of possible emergencies, you'll need a survival plan that accounts for situations where your family may need to evacuate your home. By putting together a go bag or a bug out bag, you will have all the necessary supplies and tools needed to get by outside of your house for at least 72 hours if disaster strikes. Don't put off making a plan or convince yourself that simply by planning you are courting disaster. On the contrary, beginning to gather the basics of a portable go bag will set your mind at ease. While you're sure to have some of the items you need on hand already, we suggest investing in quality products where you can so that they will not fail when you need them. You'll notice that while a lot of elements below have multiple uses, some also have overlapping functions. Accounting for plan B or C is a good idea when you need to start a fire, charge a lantern, or erect a shelter from rain. So we have what items should be in a bug out bag. Whether you're looking to put together a more minimalistic go bag or the ultimate bug out bag, here are the list of essentials you'll need to think about gathering, no matter the season or the emergency. So food and water, 3-day supplies of non-perishable food per family member. So you have canned goods with non-BPA lined canners, other shelf-stable foods, high energy, nutrition bars, even MREs, the box ready-to-go meals that soldiers carry, portable water filtration, chemical water purification tablets or drops, collapsible water bag or bladder, stainless steel water bottles for each family member, stainless steel bowl, pot, spork, utensil, field knife, collapsible fishing kit, multi-purpose tool with knife, can opener, screwdriver, etc., waterproof Ziploc bags. Under warmth and shelter, we have a lightweight tent, sleeping bag, ground pad, emergency waterproof blanket or a space blanket, hand warmers, gloves, parachute cord, hatchet or machete, knife sharpening stone, clothes, a rain poncho or other durable waterproof outer shell layer, warm and lightweight winter jacket, warmth layers of wool fleece, 2 pairs of wool hiking socks, hat for warmth or sun protection, summer, matches, and then a comprehensive first aid kit. So some of this stuff's been added, I realized, like face masks, prescriptions, a spare set of glasses, antibacterial wipes and ointment, splint, sunscreen, folding shovel, soap, toothbrush, travel towel, hand sanitizer, nail clippers, tampons, or a silicone menstrual cup, pads or a menstrual cup, toilet paper, wet wipes, and contractor garbage bags. Light and safety and communication. So you have whistle, a 2-way walkie-talkie, compass, watch, pepper spray, hand crank flashlight, hand crank solar-powered lantern, headlamp, glow sticks, portable solar charger, and cell phones. Sorry, I had to stretch. Important documents and waterproof bags, so passports, deeds, insurance policies, health records, pencil and notebook, paper road maps, survival handbook, cash, small bills, printed list of friends and family names and addresses. And then finally, we have useful items for improvising solutions, safety pins, duct tape, zip ties, super glue, dental floss, sewing kit, and petroleum jelly. So that's it for this. Thank you for listening.